Hello, good evening everyone from Eastern North Carolina. I wanted to show you guys. Let me turn the camera around if I can figure out how. Or not, we'll just do it backwards. Over here we have a whole bunch of geese and their babies crossing the greenery because they want to go to the water because they're scared of me. I'm a human with two dogs. I don't think I'm that scary. Maybe I am, I don't know. But they are a lot smaller than I am. But I think I'm more scared of the geese. Do you guys see them? I don't know if you can make it go bigger. Wait, here we go. I'll make it better. Alright, so look. There are geese, little babies, and more geese. And up there's a bunch more geese. And it's a beautiful sunset. I hope you can enjoy that a little bit with me. So let's see, turn this around again. So I just wanted to touch base on mental health. This is Mental Health Awareness Month or something like that because we're like supposed to pay attention once a year or something. But really, mental health is something that we do every day of our lives. It's part of it is just taking care of yourself. You know, getting up in the morning, getting dressed to your shoes, taking showers, hopefully before you're dressed, or before you go to bed, brushing your teeth, brushing your hair. Mental health is something we do to take care of ourselves. When our mental health is failing, oftentimes it's because we are failing to take care of ourselves or we are being interrupted and unable to take care of ourselves. However, there are also medical reasons. There are medicines that can make you feel worse. There are medicines that can help you feel better. There are genetic causes. So if there's something going on mentally and it's difficult for you to handle, I promise you're not alone. I also promise that there's help. And if you talk to somebody, including myself, that we will do our dangest to make sure you're okay. But don't think that it's because of some failing in you, because it's not. There are ways and things that we can do to train ourselves to be a little bit healthier mentally, but not all of us are taught that, and a lot of us have been through some serious trauma, and so to expect us to be able to handle everything, every moment, that's unreasonable. And so it's okay to ask for help. And I just wanted, since it's mental health awareness and stuff like that, I wanted you guys to just kind of remember how important you are to this world, that you are worth the effort, that you are not a waste of time or energy, you're not a mistake, and we need you here. So if you're struggling with mental health, let someone know. There's a lot of different ways. Just walk outside, knock on your neighbor's door. I don't know. There's a lot of different things. I promise. And, leave a message. Talk to me. Talk to a friend. There's lots of other things. Another thing about mental health, and what I try to remind people, because I've been through some struggles for sure. In fact, I struggle still daily because that's part of life. When you have things that you don't want to remember, you sometimes have to deal with it when you don't expect. But I try to remind people that little bitty things that we might not think will make a difference actually do. So when I say to everybody, go drink your water, guess what? Dehydration is gonna make you feel worse. Mentally, not just physically. It will make you tired, but it'll also make you cranky and depressed. Dehydration, y'all, just water. Not only that, but being hungry, not eating right. In fact, some people have sensitivities to foods that when they eat a certain food, for instance, they get a migraine. A lot of migraine sufferers will say that chocolate or caffeine does that. But there's other things that can do things to your mental health as well and can make you feel like you're just not your normal self. Remember, it's not your fault. I just want to help you learn how to handle it because I have a great friend who helped me learn and I just want to spread the word, you know. One of the most interesting things, I was a mom. I was a burnt out mom in school full time with 4 kids, and I was struggling to keep the house, and I was struggling to get to school, and I was struggling to take care of the kids, and I was struggling to just everywhere. And I was lucky enough, blessed. I don't know if it's luck or not. Everything happens in its time. I was given the wonderful advice, Wendy, just go sit down, pick up a book, and read for 15 minutes. But because I was in school, that is not where the assignment stopped. The assignment then went on to continue. That book must not have anything to do with school or learning anything. In fact, it should be just for entertainment. 15 minutes, that's all I was being asked to do. That I was willing, I was wanting, I was yearning to feel better. And so that afternoon I went home. I sat in my old wooden rocking chair that my mom gave me, that used to be hers. And I'm the only person that can fit in it, I think, because I'm the littlest in the family, and it's a little rocking chair. And I was sitting next to like a little lamp table, and I had my book in my hand, and I put a timer on for 15 minutes. Y'all, that was the longest freaking 15 minutes in my life. I could not read a word, let alone a full page. I just sat there trying to read, and while I was looking at the book, I was not reading. I was thinking, I should be doing this. I should be working on dinner. I should make sure the kids are getting ready for bed. I should make sure I clean the house. I should make sure I study. I should make sure I pay bills or go outside and mow the lawn, or whatever was on my agenda of things that could never be completed because it was never ending. I still sat there, and I sat there for 15 minutes, and it was a really long 15 minutes, but I did it because, dang it, I can do an assignment for 15 minutes. And the alarm went off. Like I said, hadn't read anything at all. But I got up from my chair, and I stood up, and I looked around, and I was like, you know what? I didn't die. Nothing burned up. None of the kids had to go to the emergency room because I was taking care of myself for 15 minutes. And dinner wasn't a problem. I still have time to cook dinner. I still had time to study. The fact is, the world didn't end because I took a 15-minute break. Yo, the world's not going to end if you take a 15-minute break and take care of yourself. It's okay. I promise it's okay. And you know what? I felt better. I did the activity. I didn't feel like the activity was helping, but it did. And I felt better. And the rest of the evening, I felt calmer. I felt more present to my kids. I just felt better. Yeah, even the little bitty things can make a difference. Way bigger difference than you ever realize. And you know, if you do them regularly, your life will improve. And sometimes sitting down for that 15 minutes, because I then had to repeat it regularly every day, sometimes sitting down for that 15 minutes actually made me think of things in my life that needed changing, fixing, repairing, stopping, starting. It helped me to recognize that my life wasn't where I wanted it to be. I mean, I already knew it wasn't where I wanted it to be, but sometimes you need reminding. So yeah, I remember taking that 15-minute break, and I remember it so well because the house was noisy when I got home from school. I was in my 40s because I was going back to school, and so the house was noisy. The kids were doing their thing, they were noisy. The dogs were doing their thing, they were noisy. The TV was on, the floor was filthy, it needed sweeping. The kitchen was a mess, and dinner wasn't even started or even anything pulled out. And so I had to walk past all of that to my rocking chair. It's a cute little bitty thing, and it's old. I think it was made in Indonesia. And my book, I had to find the book I was going to read. And then I opened the darn book, and I'm looking at the book, and I'm like, this is insane. I can't even read the words. My brain wouldn't shut off. But when the timer went off at 15 minutes, and I was still looking at that stupid book, and I stood up, and I really did actually feel better. I was like, this is, proof of concept, I guess. 15 minutes can change your life. So yeah, I am on a walk at the sunset. I got a few moments by myself, and I've been working all day, doing a lot of stuff that's new to me, and learning a lot of things, and stretching myself, and just really trying to reconnect with a lot of people as well. So if you see this and you got a message for me, I promise it's me. Some of the messages might sound weird, but it's really me, and I'm just trying to reconnect with people because this world is so isolated. We're all connected on social, but at the same time, we're not connected at all. So I think just making it more personal is what I'm trying to do. And a lot of you have responded to my messages, which is so cool because it's really good to hear from you. Really, really good. And I really love it. And I love you all. So this Mental Health Awareness Month, if you have a chance to go outside, fresh air is good for your brain. The sunshine is good for you. I'd have to say the sunsets are beautiful. And, the normal stuff. Get up in the morning, take a shower, get dressed, brush your teeth, go for a walk, kiss your kids. Tell someone you love them. You might think they know, but maybe they just need to be told again. And stay safe, stay smart, stay loving, don't give up. Because you know what? We are all worth it. We are worth being treated well. We are worth good things. We are worth it to be healthy, and we are worth it to be free. So, yeah, don't think it's not for you because you know what? You are worth it too. I am going to let you guys go. It's going to get noisy next to the road. Have a great evening. Bye, y'all.